Hey everybody, hold on. Let me put this drink down before I waste it. Welcome to Happy Hour. I'm Dr. Brenda Bradley, your fairy godmother of food, also known as the Vegan Lady, and I am Phoenix's Gigi. So guess what? This morning, after prayer, meditation, lemon water, celery juice, I decided to have a happy hour with my daughter because I'm here quarantined in Atlanta. So let me ask you guys a question. Are you washing your hands, wearing those masks, standing 6 feet apart? I think it's 6 feet. Well, that's all good. So we have to protect ourselves. Now, while we're indoors and we're about to drive each other crazy, I want to just introduce you all to a very good comfort food that I'm going to enjoy, Ebony's going to enjoy, and even Phoenix is going to enjoy, if you know what I mean. So we're going to have chicken wings. So let me show you all that it is a way that you can make it. And guess what? Nobody gets hurt. I promise you. So this is how I make my chicken wings. All right, let's get started. First and foremost, preheat your oven at 350 degrees. Now let me show you the ingredients. We have a cup of Vital Wheat gluten. That's 1 cup. 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, a teaspoon of onion powder, garlic powder, teaspoon of paprika. We have a ½ teaspoon of Himalayan salt, or you can use Celtic sea salt, and a ½ teaspoon of poultry seasoning. Now for the wet, because you're gonna have wet ingredients, we have 3/4 cup of, this is vegetable broth, and then we have tahini, also known as sesame seed. Okay, so like I mentioned, we have wet ingredients and we have dry ingredients. So what you want to do first is go ahead and you're going to mix the broth and the tahini. You just put it in a bowl and just mix them up. And once you mix these up, you're just going to set it aside. So there we have our tahini. We're just gonna mix it all up. We're gonna set it to the side. That's what I mean when I say set it to the side, okay? Now next, we're just gonna mix our dry ingredients. Remember, we got the Vital Wheat, we have gluten, that is, we have the nutritional yeast, and we're just gonna dump all the other spices into this mixture, okay? That's all we're doing. And then once you do that, you want to make sure that you mix it well. And this is all I do. See, just mix it. That's all. Once you mix it, all you're going to do now is add the wet ingredients. Remember, this is broth and tahini. And we're just going to mix it all in there. You're not going to believe this. Once you mix it all up.
We won't use that.
Things happen in the kitchen, I tell you. But anywho, you're just going to mix. Once you mix it all up, the wet, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in just a minute. And you're going to say, fairy godmother of food, that doesn't look like a lot of chicken. It will be. So, let me show you what it looks like. That's all. So once you do that, you want to grab a casserole dish. And you're just going to separate it. And you're just going to take little pieces, and they don't have to be big because guess what? It's going to expand while it's in the oven. Because remember I told you to heat the oven at 350? All right, now that you made your little drumettes, can you see that? See how little they are? And they're kind of like separated. All you have to do now is just pour your broth over. I'm getting a little messy on Friday night, happy hour. I'm trying to hurry up so we can party. So you're just gonna cover your wings, and then we're just gonna put them in the oven, and they're gonna stay in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes. right in the middle, about 15 minutes or 20 minutes. You can flip them if you like. And once you flip them, put them back in the oven for about another 10 minutes or 15 minutes or so. All right, so now we're taking the chicken out of the oven, allow it to cool. So now we're gonna get ready to cook the chicken wings. So for the batter, you're gonna have 2 cups of unbleached all-purpose flour, okay? And then you're gonna have about a teaspoon of black pepper. You know how we do, season the taste, right? And then we have this here. Check this out. Can you guys see that? This is what we call an egg replacer. And they call it
egg replacer.
Egg replacer. Yeah. So so you're gonna take the egg replacer, you're gonna pour it in a jar, fix it according to how the box tells you to prepare it. This is equivalent to 2 eggs. And then we're gonna add the hot sauce of your choice, along with garlic powder, okay? Now, all you have to do is mix that up. This is what we call our batter.
Wet
batter, yes. I have some help here, because it's happy hour. All right. I'm gonna leave that spoon in there. Okay, so then we're just gonna add our 2 cups of unbleached flour along with some pepper. And then we're just gonna mix it up, guys. Can y'all see that? Just mix it up. Just make sure it's well blended and everything. Now, if you're one of those people that you just want your stuff seasoned to death, then go ahead and add some more garlic, onion, paprika, whatever. But remember, we already did that, right? When we put it in our chicken. Mm-hmm. Okay, so moving right along. So what you want to do next, take these out. And now what we're gonna do is we got our deep fryer. Now listen, don't run out and get no deep fryer, okay? Let's keep it real. Put it on a skillet in a pot with some oil and it's all good. Hold on, Phoenix.
Right.
So we got our batter going, it's all heated up and everything. And now what you wanna do is you're gonna take, look at that. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. And you're just gonna dip that bad boy, or a couple. What I like to do is I like to put several in the batter. Just put several of them in there. And then what I do is I just take it out, throw it in the batter, the dry batter. Because you know how we do. We ain't got time for all that. How the lady say? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Right.
And then we're just going to put a couple more in the batter. And I like to just shake my batter. I don't have time. I just shake it all up. And then I just take it out. So it's all battered. And then we're just gonna put it in there. Ooh. Y'all hear that? Not the grandbaby that's over there crying. We're just gonna put it in this batter here. Gonna let it cook. Now, keep in mind, it doesn't take long for this. This is not game that's been killed or anything like this. This is just plant-based chicken wing. So it doesn't take a whole lot of time to cook. Besides, we just took it out of the oven, right? So we're good to go. So we're just gonna do that. All right, so for those of you all that are wondering, I use, in order to fry, grapeseed oil. And one of the reasons why I use grapeseed oil, because of the high smoke point. So there are some oils like olive oil that I would not recommend that you fry in. So oils like grapeseed oil or even almond oil is really, really good. So as you can see, we're out, but this is the oil that we use. Now, here are the chicken wings. Take a look at that. So we're getting ready to chow down on these chicken wings. We have some celery and carrots, and that little ranch dressing I want to show you is non-dairy ranch. I'm not promoting the company, but it's non-dairy. Again, nobody got hurt. So I want you guys to go out there and I want you to fix these chicken wings and I want you to post your chicken wings. Now, if you're wondering, where am I getting all these delicious recipes? Guess what? In my latest best-selling cookbook, Kale Yeah, it's still good. So go ahead, purchase your copy, and let's start feeding our family some healthy food. Remember, everybody, always allow food to be your medicine and not your poison. It's happy hour, and here's my toast to you.